The glass doors of Sterling Motors slammed open, silencing the hum of casual conversation. In the center of the showroom stood a frail old man, his deep-set eyes burning with an intensity that made the air feel heavier. The sales staff froze, their laughter dying in their throats. Moments earlier, they had dismissed this man as a nobody, an irrelevant shadow among luxury cars. But now, every second stretched unbearably, and the realization of their mistake was about to shatter everything they thought they knew. Before we dive into this shocking story, let us know in the comments where you're watching from, and if you enjoy stories like this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more unbelievable tales. Edgar Langston, a 72-year-old retiree, quietly entered Sterling Motors on a chilly afternoon. Dressed in an old wool coat and scuffed leather shoes, he seemed out of place amidst the polished showroom filled with shiny sports cars and buzzing, sharply dressed customers. Edgar's weary eyes roamed over the sleek models, admiring their craftsmanship. He wasn't there for flash. He needed a reliable car, something practical. Yet, the sales team barely spared him a glance. They were too engrossed in catering to younger, flashier customers, laughing and exchanging jokes. One particular salesman, Ryan Baxter, smirked when Edgar ran his hand along a luxury sedan. "Window shoppers waste our time," he whispered to a colleague, sparing no effort to hide his contempt. Edgar patiently waited for assistance, standing by a graphite grey sedan that caught his eye. Minutes dragged on, 10, 20, 30, and no one approached. Frustration simmered beneath his calm exterior. Summoning patience, Edgar approached the sales desk. "Excuse me," he said politely, his voice steady. "I'm interested in purchasing a car. Could someone assist me?" Ryan barely looked up from his phone. "We're a bit busy right now, sir. Maybe come back when it's less crowded." The dismissive tone was a slap in the face. Edgar's lips tightened. Without another word, he turned and left, the echo of his footsteps swallowed by the laughter that resumed behind him. But Edgar Langston wasn't just any old man. Unknown to the staff, he was the silent partner in a powerful investment firm, a man whose decisions could make or break businesses. That evening, Edgar made a call that would flip Sterling Motors upside down. By the next morning, Edgar Langston wasn't just a customer, he was the new owner of the dealership. Dressed in the same old coat, Edgar walked through the glass doors once again. This time his eyes were sharper, colder. Ryan, noticing him, sneered. "Back again. Need directions to the nearest used car lot." Edgar didn't respond. Instead, he calmly placed a thick folder on the manager's desk. The manager, Charles Whitman, opened it, his face draining of color as he read the transfer of ownership documents. The room grew deathly quiet. "As of today," Edgar's voice rang out, "I own Sterling Motors, and it's time for some changes." Gasps rippled through the staff. Ryan's smirk evaporated. Edgar's calm exterior now carried an undercurrent of authority. "Yesterday, I was ignored, mocked, and dismissed. Today, I decide who stays and who goes. This dealership will no longer tolerate arrogance or disrespect. Every customer matters." He turned to Charles. "You're fired, effective immediately." Charles stammered. "You can't." "I just did." The room erupted into whispers. Edgar's eyes then locked on Ryan. "And you, Ryan Baxter, you mocked me, laughed at me. You're done here. Pack your things." Ryan's face turned ashen. "Wait, you can't be serious. Out! Now!" Panic spread like wildfire. Employees scrambled, whispering in fear. Edgar continued, identifying those who had been equally dismissive, cutting through the staff like a blade. But then, "Lena Thomas, step forward." A young woman cautiously approached. She had been the only one to offer Edgar a kind smile, though she hadn't spoken up. "You're the new floor manager," Edgar said. "Kindness will lead this dealership. Congratulations." Lena's eyes widened. "Sir, I don't know what to say." "Let your actions speak. Lead by example." Word spread like wildfire. Sterling Motors transformed overnight. Customers noticed the stark difference. A welcoming atmosphere replaced the cold arrogance. Sales soared. Employees who remained understood that respect wasn't optional, it was required. Weeks later, as Edgar quietly walked through the thriving showroom, Lena approached. "Thank you for believing in me," she said sincerely. Edgar smiled faintly. "It's not about belief. It's about recognizing what's right. Remember that." What would you have done in Edgar's shoes? Have you ever been underestimated because of how you looked? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more incredible stories that remind us why you should never judge a book by its cover.